Hey folks, welcome to week 2 of college football. I got Luke with me. We got a lot on tap today for Always Pick the Underdog. That's our show. And let's talk about college football. Let's talk about week 1. What did we learn? We learned quite a bit. We're going to start over here. We learned Georgia really good. They routed Clemson. Georgia's beat the ACC 97-6 in the last 2 games. 97-6. That's not a typo. The ACC's best 2 teams, Florida State and Clemson, they scored 6 points against Georgia. Georgia pretty doggone good. We'll talk about a little bit about their games a little bit later on.
Of course you'd pick Georgia first.
Of course I would. Alabama, Ohio State, Texas, and Ole Miss didn't play anybody. You can't really tell how good they are. Ohio State has another laugher this week, so we won't learn much about them. Oregon, they had a laughing game, but they didn't do so well. So we've dropped them. They're falling. With FSU and LSU, they're falling. But our risers of the week were Miami, Penn State, and USC. Those are the teams that really rose to the top. All right, week 2, not a ton of games. We had to kind of search for one, but I really am interested in Colorado at Nebraska. It's Deion Sanders versus Nebraska. Is Colorado going to be relevant, or is Nebraska going to be relevant? Both have to win this game to prove it. Nebraska has a freshman quarterback, was supposed to go to Georgia, ended up going to Nebraska. He's really good, and that's why I got Nebraska winning. For our next game, Texas. Oh my God, we have a special guest. Who is it? Hey guys, I bet you didn't think you were going to see me out here. I am so excited to talk about Texas and Michigan. I happened to be on the sideline in Austin last week. No, not to spy. I was a friend of Matthew McConaughey. We were just hanging out. But I did happen to see Texas. And Michigan fans, I got real bad news. That quarterback from Texas, yours, really good. They're deep. They're talented. They're going to come into the big house. I'm not there as your head coach. My assistant coach Harbaugh is not there. You thought he was a head coach, but it was really me. Unfortunately, folks, I love Michigan. I love them. But Texas by 10. It's by 10. Oh, wow, Connor, that's crazy. I can't believe he showed up at our house. I can't believe Matthew McConaughey had him on the sideline. Well, you heard him on who he had to pick. I'd take that with a grain of salt. All right. Anyway, let's talk about the last game, App State, Clemson. I was looking for an upset of the week, right? There's not just a whole lot of good games to pick from when you look at the top 25. Alabama, Ohio State, Texas. Well, Alabama, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Georgia. They don't play anybody. Those are going to be blowout games. So App State at Clemson. Clemson, you would think, would be fired up to win this week. But App State has a history of going to people's places and beating them. And so I think App State will beat Clemson. Dabo starts 0-2. Florida State starts 0-2. Miami walks to the ACC championship. That's what we got this week.